Welcome back, everybody, to Minnesota Varsity League's Thursday night stream. We are well into our quadruple header. One game down, three to go. My name is Thunder McFadden, and I am joined, as always, for Super Smash by my man Arnie. Arnie coming in with the, what did we call it? The R-analysis instead of analysis, because you're so good at it. We just had to incorporate your name into it, huh? Welcome back. Good to see you. The next matchup, lay it down for me. Dead Maniac going up against HaHaNeat. HaHaNeat is not a player that I'm super familiar with, but I have seen Dead Maniac on the stream before. Been really pretty impressed by a lot of the stuff that I've seen from that player. What are your thoughts here, Arnie?
Yeah, Dead Maniac's a pretty good player. He was seeded 4th the last year's tournament, so everyone knows what he's capable of. And I'm excited to see if he's gonna keep playing Sans or if he's got another character that he's been playing a lot. So.
Very exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. As we are getting in here. Oh, Busta Wolf. Yes, that's right. So, HaHaNeat also goes by Busta Wolf. We will be using both names today. Either way, we're going to be getting up into the matchup here shortly. I am excited to see what both of these players bring. I'm excited to see, honestly, a matchup that is as back and forth as the first one that we saw. You know, at the end of the day, Kato going 3-0 in that matchup doesn't really tell the whole story. Right? It doesn't tell the exact story of that matchup because Noha, she brought a lot to the table. It just, at the end of the day, Kato always there with the response, always there with the recovery. Anyway, Byleth versus me Gunner right here. Arnie,
Ooh.
What are your thoughts on this matchup?
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup for sure, but Byleth is a very slow character. So it's going to be how can Deadman really punish that? How can he exploit Byleth's slowness, basically? And for HaHaNeat, it's going to be how can Byleth just deal damage with the few opportunities that they're going to get.
So me Gunner here, the projectiles, so the neutral B is a projectile, and then is the side B also a projectile?
Yup. His neutral B is a projectile, his side B is a projectile, and his down B.
Jeez, just range all day then.
Yeah. It's hard to play against for sure.
Yeah, right. And how about Busta Wolf? I mean, what kind of response do we have for that then? If it's going to be primarily projectiles, what is Busta Wolf going to do with this character to respond, react?
Honestly, I think it's just spacing. Byleth has insane kill power. She got some moves that kill at like 60. So getting kills isn't a problem. It's going to be how can they get in. But just like that, we see the ledge trapping coming out from Dead Maniac is really hard to deal with. When you get projectiles thrown at your face all the time, it's hard getting in. You got a wall of fire, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and to have and you really, at the end of the day, with projectiles like that, it's as much about dealing damage as it is about controlling the stage. You know, with any of these players, how mobile or not you are doesn't matter when you have those projectiles, like you said, flying in your face. You got to find other places on the stage to make work happen. It can make things extremely difficult.
Yeah. One thing that HaHaNeat can definitely expose is just like that. Off stage, Byleth does very well against Sans. But another thing is that Byleth's neutral air is going to be one of the moves that wins the game for HaHaNeat for sure. Because Byleth's neutral air can be used to land on, but just not like that. We can see HaHaNeat tried to land with the neutral air there. But because neutral air's range isn't the biggest, Deadman is just able to outspace it and hit with the up smash.
I was gonna say, was that an up smash or an up B that takes the stock? Either way, very effective for Dead Maniac and really just putting it down here. HaHaNeat gonna have to really put something together here as we approach this this final few minutes of the game. Ooh, and a nice side B there. Oh, and another one, that side smash for the stock.
That was a down smash. So Byleth has a mechanic where all her moves, like let's say her up B, her up air, everything that's up is going to be done with the sword and her up smash. Everything done to the side, forward, and back is going to be done using the lance Anything that's neutral, like neutral air or neutral B, is going to be done using the bow, and anything done with.
Oh,
Whoa!
there is
What
that.
just happened?
HaHaNeat chased Dead Maniac off the stage. They danced off to the side for a minute, and then Dead Maniac SDs. Let's
I
look
need
at
to
the
see a
replay
replay
here.
of this.
But that I think okay. Yep.
So he recovers.
Edge
Okay.
control here. There with that. That was.
Oh, he doesn't have a jump. That's why. So
Oh,
Dead Maniac,
brutal.
he tried jumping from the ledge, and because HaHaNeat caught that jump, we can see in a few moments here. HaHaNeat caught that with the forward air. So right this, he's gonna recover and now jump, just like that with the back.
Oh.
And he doesn't have a jump, and he thinks that he does. And I think what happened was he would have recovered if he just upbeat right away.
Sure.
But because he thought he had a jump, he hit the jump button, and it just delayed his recovery basically. And when he realized he didn't have a jump, at that point it was already too late.
Right. Man,
Talk about.
Sometimes
I
those
mean-
plays on the edge of the stage, man. I mean, that is just like, I mean, that's clinical work right there. That was fantastic. Reading the opponent, knowing that that jump is coming, and landing that projectile so that, boom, right? Your opponent can't get back to the stage. Really, really, really impressive stuff as we get into this this next game of this matchup. Same matchup. Byleth, me Gunner. I think
Different stage. So this time we're going on PS2. PS2 is a fairly neutral stage, but its base is very wide. So this is definitely a good counter pick, in my opinion, for Deadman. He chose this wide stage so that his projectiles can be more effective. He's got more room to work with that projectiles, and it's just more room to close down for Byleth. We see it's just working already, quickly 100%, just like that.
yeah, this is huge. Coming in with some of those projectiles, trying to lay down some and laying down some effective damage so far. Dead Maniac is wanting to come back after going down 1-0. Look at this edge control, just dropping these projectiles, doing everything he can to get Busta Wolf off the edge. Does it work? And it does. Look at that. Nice work on a Dead Maniac. Oh, saw that coming for days. Just dropping bombs like it's no big deal. Wow, what a great stock for Dead Maniac.
What an assertive start for Dead Maniac as well. Just straight out of the gates, and he goes for a very intense approach, right? And he's just landing well, controlling space well, edge guarding well. This is just good. This is just really good gameplay coming out from Dead Maniac.
You know, and we have seen Dead Maniac. I want to say we've seen him play Me Gunner so many times. Look at the use of these projectiles, the side B and the neutral B. Like, I mean, this Busta Wolf just can't get into effective range at the end of the day, right?
Oh, that was a good snipe though.
That's huge.
Oh, no, that's gonna
Not
be it.
quite. Wow.
Clinical edge guard coming out from HaHaNeat for sure.
Huge.
Killing at 85 is fairly early for sure.
Well, and to even it up at that point, that type of stock, when you're getting a stock at 80%, and look at that! Oh!
Got a good down smash coming out.
The reason that it was so important for HaHaNeat to get that stock at 80% was for that reason right there. Dead Maniac was coming back, knew that Busta Wolf's sitting at that high percentage. Oh, and a spike!
Oh. I need to see this again. 5 seconds. So much happened in 5 seconds.
My jaw is like on the floor. Look at this.
Yeah.
You lay it down for us, Arnie. Tell us what's going on here.
Yeah, so you can see the HaHaNeat's definitely going to try and get it down there, right? A spike. And she does, okay? It's a really, really good spike. But Violet's down air has so much end lag that if you run off the stage and use it, it's going to be tough getting back. And just like that, we see this.
Yep.
So she hits him off stage, then goes for the spike, gets it, but because HaHaNeat's so low, they just can't recover.
Yeah, and you saw the speech bubble right there. Just jump just a touch, right? As you said, like that down B hits, and then and there's enough lag that you can't recover. But you saw the cloud bubble just touch a little bit because you you know they hit that jump button, but it was not enough. Wow, what a great attempt at getting another stock there, and then it just goes south. And now we're even up at 1 game apiece. What a matchup, Arnie. This is intense.
I mean, if you're talking about making a statement, I think both these players have made a statement. HaHaNeat with that down air for sure, and that Dead Maniac with that very assertive performance. So it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this is we are not even halfway through this quadruple header here, folks. So don't be going anywhere. Make sure you buckle up. For lack of a better term, buckle up because we have got some Super Smash for you tonight. And the same matchup. Oh no, me Brawler, I'm sorry, instead of me Gunner.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
We got the switch to the Brawler. Tell me why the switch to the Brawler, Arnie.
I think I'm not quite sure about the switch, to be honest. I think that maybe it's because they're playing on Smashville, and Smashville is a much smaller stage than Pokemon Stadium for sure. And Brawler can just close down just like that. Me Brawler is much faster than me Gunner and just has good combos. Really good confirms coming out from HaHaNeat, going for the nair to dash attack. It works at a pretty wide range of percent. I think from 0 to like 60. It's a pretty good confirm.
Going for a couple of side smashes here. Oh, but the response from Bust-A-Wolf. Is that just a side smash that kills right there, or was that a side B?
That was a side smash. So any moves that Byleth uses with the lance, it has a tipper.
Okay.
So because Bust-A-Wolf hit that tipper, is because it killed all the way from the opposite side of the stage.
That is so massive for Bust-A-Wolf right here. That is, I mean, huge, huge. And this we've seen Bust-A-Wolf comfortable in these percentages, well above 100, trying to maintain, I mean, and look at this recovery here, right? Oh, what? And there it is, another stock. Bust-A-Wolf sitting still with 3 lives. What? 3 stocks still, and at 160 now percent. Oh, man. Dead Maniac may be wondering if the character switch was not the right choice, but who knows right here with a nice side smash, taking the stock. Needed that right there, Arnie.
Yeah, he needed to get back in the game and get something for sure. But it's going to be really difficult trying to come back from this. One thing that Dead Maniac has to do is definitely focus on Violet's weakness, once again, of being slow. Like, look at this combo. That's a really good 41% combo coming out. No jump. Oh, could not capitalize on it, unfortunately.
Massive Dead Maniac looking to just punish right here.
He is just reading HaHaNeat. That's it.
That is so huge. I mean, this was really looking to go the way of Bust-A-Wolf. And now, after a couple of solid combos, looks like a couple of nice. Is that a side smash right there?
That's a side B.
Side B coming in strong. Just, wow. This play out of Dead Maniac.
That kill?
It sure does. God. Wow.
Just like that. 20 seconds, and we're all even again.
Absolutely insane. Look at this matchup. Woo!
Oh!
Oh!
So, Dead Maniac, he went for it all right there. I gotta see this one more time for sure. But so what he did was Me Brawler's up B has a spike hitbox at the end of it. When it's coming back down, it has a spike hitbox. So what Dead Maniac tried to do is go to a combo, which would lead into that, which would be a suicide for sure. But it would have killed HaHaNeat first.
Mm-hmm. Well, HaHaNeat just turning it around. Look at this.
Yeah. It was
after losing the stock even.
Yeah, I think HaHaNeat just did a good job of honestly dealing with the switch. New character, new matchup. Dealing with that switch is going to be hard for sure. And I just think HaHaNeat just did a really good job of handling it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, any look, in any character switch, it's going to go one of two ways. The person switching characters is going to have a really good game, or their opponent is going to have a really good game, right? That's just, at the end of the day, that is what it is. You are either making a move that you know, and even if you think going in, okay, this is the right move, your opponent might be ready for that, might have some sort of answer, that type of thing. Do you think at this point we see a move back to the me gunner instead of the me brawler?
I think the me gunner would be a better choice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that against Byleth, I just think that Byleth is going to be better.
Yeah. Yep.
Against...
And I think we saw in that round that Dead Maniac won, right? We did see a lot of projectile play. A lot of really good and solid projectile play controlling the stage.
Kalos is going to be an interesting stage because it's just like FD, except with platforms on the sides though. So there's going to be a lot of middle ground where they can just play around.
Yes, this is okay. Now, this stage, compared to the other stages that we've seen, what are some of the, I mean, what are, at the end of the day, some of the obstacles and some of the things that are these two are going to face on this stage compared to the other ones?
They have a wall. There's a wall in this stage, which is going to be very hard to... Oh, that was a really good up smash out of shield coming out from HaHaNeat. One thing that...
Big.
You can use the walls and set up for edge guards, but both these characters do not have a wall jump. And so a wall jump is almost like you can just position yourself for the edge guard even better. They're trading up smashes out of shield right now. It's really good coming out from both of them.
Yep, these combos are looking great. I think that the switch back to the me gunner is the right move for Dead Maniac, and this is super, super even right here. Wow, Bust-A-Wolf. Oh, look at that! And Bust-A-Wolf gets back! Oh, wow! And was that not the same move that we saw at the end of one of the previous games, right? Wasn't that the same move that Bust-A-Wolf couldn't recover from, and then this time does recover?
Yeah, so what happened was, Byleth's up B, when it hits a wall, it actually pushes Byleth up. So it clings on, it latches on, and it's almost like a tool almost, and just pulls Byleth up when it comes against the wall. And that's why Bust-A-Wolf was able to recover it this time.
Huge. Absolutely huge. And now Bust-A-Wolf up a stock, but up high in the percentages. And that right there is going to be the stock that Dead Maniac wanted and needed as we move into this final part of this game. Wow. Look at that. Oh. Both of these players fighting for control of the stage. Does he get back?
Oh, yeah, he does.
Man,
both players are playing very safe, yeah. Okay.
At this point, I think you want to be utilizing that many projectiles because otherwise, I mean, Bust-A-Wolf is look at this control of the stage. Both directions, doesn't matter. Just keeping Dead Maniac off of the middle of the stage and off kind of kilter at this point.
Yeah, HaHaNeat's doing a really good job of just maintaining stage control. They're not making it easy for Dead Maniac to just close space. Oh, this is going to be a tough situation. No. So, HaHaNeat misinput by accident. That's unfortunate, but HaHaNeat, they meant to go for a side B. And a side B would have been one of those lance that strikes a huge arc in the like air.
And that's right here?
Yeah. And like just like that, that would have been the side B. And so HaHaNeat definitely tried going for the side B, but unfortunately, they misinputted and did down B. And down B has insane startup and insane end lag.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Super unfortunate.
And sometimes, you know, sometimes it is just as simple as that, Arnie, in a game like this where you are talking down to the frame, down to the movement, down to the touch. To know that, I mean, first of all, the brain on you is always impressive. But second of all, to see that right there and to see like, okay, all right, just that much, I mean, we're talking millimeters in the movement of your joystick is the difference between taking a stock and taking the win, and now going to this is sudden death. Whoever wins this last round, that's it. It's best of 5, and we are going to 5. This is huge, Arnie.
This is a really close set, and I think if you're HaHaNeat, you just gotta shake it off, right?
Yeah, of course.
You were winning that game. You were doing really good. You potentially could have won that game. Just gotta shake it off. Come back in, you know.
100%.
And I think it's gonna be, how can HaHaNeat handle that? How can they really not get hard on themselves? It's gonna be the big thing right here.
Yep, that is. I mean, truer words never spoken, my friend. That was fantastic. Absolutely correct. I think in this case, yes, HaHaNeat, shake it off, right? I mean, that was as tight a game as anything, really. And now we are going to game 5. It is the Byleth versus Me Gunner, right? We only saw one minor character switch at one point, and then so far since, it has been this matchup. It's anybody's game. Let's get it for game 5, folks.
Yeah. So one thing that Dead Maniac might want to focus on a little more is getting combos off the grabs, for sure. Dead Maniac is doing a really good job of getting grabs, but the follow-ups may not be there. Got good damage though, for sure. 78% coming off real quick.
Yep,
93.
and wants to set it up. I mean, wants to and needs to set it up that way because Busta Wolf can make moves in the high percentages, has proven it throughout the day, and can definitely make things happen. High percentages, makes good use of their stocks. But right now, yes, look at these projectiles. What Dead Maniac is doing right now, using these side Bs and these projectiles, the neutral Bs, using those and controlling the stage like Busta Wolf did in the last round.
Yeah. HaHaNeat is doing a good job, but what they can do a little better is mix it up. I think how they're trying to close the gap between themselves and Dead Maniac is getting, I think, a little predictable, and that's why Dead Maniac is able to punish them.
Mm-hmm. You know, and that sometimes can really be the story of the day is, okay, how do you taking a stock, Dead Maniac, that was coming, that was definitely coming. But Busta Wolf, again, just lingering in those high percentages, buying time, right? Very effective at buying time. Oh, I thought we were going to see another down air right there. I know, we were trying for the spike, but not quite. And does Dead Maniac get back? Does! Oh, wow, nice recovery.
That was a really good recovery. Avoiding the down air as well.
Yep.
Oh, almost taking the stop.
Wow. Yeah, so close there.
Oh, really look at that. Smash.
Huge.
I mean, Busta Wolf, they're just trying to close the... There we go.
There it is. That recovery from Busta Wolf was huge because we saw just a round or two ago, Dead Maniac, when he gets up on that platform in the middle and starts hucking bombs at the edge, it is so hard for Busta Wolf to get back. It's so hard to recover.
Yeah. But, I mean, Dead Maniac is still just controlling the stage insanely well right here. But I think HaHaNeat just needs a few openings because of Byleth's kill power. It's just going to be maybe just 1, 2, 3. That's all that they need. So this game is going to come down to, honestly, like just inches.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really good down B coming out though from Deadman.
Absolutely crazy. And you said, so wait, remind me, the down B for Me Gunner, is that a projectile? What is that little bomb that's popping out? What is that again?
Yeah, so the bomb that pops out is the down B, and then that flame pillar, like this right here, is the down B.
Yep.
And the flame that Sans throws is gonna be like right there. That's the side B.
Okay, perfect. I haven't unlocked Me Gunner yet, clearly. Working on it.
Oh, that was a really good jump back from HaHaNeat. That it?
Is that huge? It is!
That's
wow! Dead Maniac! Oh, insane! Look at that. It was not a reverse sweep, but it was relatively close. HaHaNeat was up 2 games to 1 at one point on Dead Maniac. But Dead Maniac coming home here to the Me Gunner and go over this with us, Arnie. This final stock.
Yeah, I mean, so right there, that jump back was good, avoiding the side smash. But as soon as they tried punishing it with their own side smash, they couldn't punish it, and then they got punished for trying to punish.
Got punished for trying to punish. Wow. That just leads us perfectly into our next matchup, Arnie, of Punishable by Law versus Yurtle, dude. You're getting really good at these transitions and stuff. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Wow. Dude, hey, listen, GG's to both of these players. Dead Maniac coming out with the dub, but a well-fought matchup between those two. Arnie, give me a couple final thoughts on that matchup. That was really intense.
Anyone could have taken it. I mean, we saw in that fourth game, HaHaNeat could have won right there, right? But they didn't. And likewise, Dead Maniac ended up capitalizing on their mistake. And so a lot of the game came down to not necessarily who was the better player, but who was able to make the most chances of the opponent's mistakes. And I think that's the best way to put the game and the matchup in general. They both played extremely well.
Sure did. But at the end of the day, when you have, right, you know, in our first matchup, what we saw was a lot, just kind of play that was just a little bit of maybe a step ahead for Kato, right? Whereas in this second matchup of our quadruple header here, nobody really ever seemed a step ahead. It was just that. Whoever was the most effective at taking advantage of the opponent's either mistakes or maybe just miscues, misclicks, whatever it may have been, some of those inputs, that's what it came down to. Dead Maniac, again, coming out with the big win. Folks, we're halfway through our quadruple header here. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we are going to be seeing Yurtle take on Punishable by Law. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you shortly.